It was a beautiful morning on the island of Sodor. Thomas the Tank Engine's blue paint sparkled in the sunshine as he puffed happily along his branch line with Annie and Clara. He was feeling very poor. "Hello, Thomas," whistled Percy. "You look ill." "Yes, indeed," boasted Thomas. "Green is the only proper color for an engine." "Oh, I don't know. I like my blue paint," said Toby. "I've always been brown. I wouldn't want to be any other color either," added Percy. Well, anyway, huffed Thomas. "Blue is color. Everyone knows that." Percy said no more. He just grinned at Toby. Later, Thomas was resting when Percy arrived. A large hopper was loading his trucks full of coal. Thomas was still being cheeky. "Careful, Paul," he warned. "Watch out with those silly trucks." Go on, 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 muttered the truck. "And by the way, blue is the only proper color for an engine. And by the way, those buffers don't look very safe to me." The last load poured down. "Help!
I need somebody,
Help!
not just anybody.
Help! I'm choking!" cried Thomas. "Get out!" Percy couldn't help laughing. Thomas is smart. From smoke box to bunker. Chuckled Percy. "You look really useful now, Thomas. You look really disgraceful," said Gordon. "Disgusting," put in James. "Despicable," finished Henry. "I'm not disgraceful," choked Thomas. You did that on purpose. Get me." It took so long to clean Thomas that he wasn't cleaned. Toby had to take Annie and Clarabelle. Poor Thomas was so sad he nearly cried, whispered Anne to Clara. They were most upset. Thomas was smart in the shed that night. Toby thought it a great joke, but Percy was cross with Thomas for thinking he had made his paint dirty on purpose. Fancy a really useful blue engine like Thomas becoming a disgrace to the Fat Controller's Railway. Next day, Thomas was feeling ill. Silence! Thomas was feeling more cheerful as he watched Percy bring his trucks from the junction. The trucks were heavy and Percy was tired. "Have a drink," said his driver, "then you'll feel better." The water column stood at the end of the siding with the unsafe buffers. Suddenly, Percy found that he couldn't stop. The buffers didn't stop him either. "Oh!" wailed Percy. "Help!" The buffers were broken and Percy was wheel-deep in coal. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. "Now Percy has learned his lesson too," he chuckled to himself. That night, the two engines made up. "Blue is the only proper color for an engine, Thomas," whispered Percy. "You do know that, don't you?" "Of course," replied Thomas, "and I'm sorry I was cheeky. Your green paint was covered in coal dust from smoke box to bunker. Fancy."